Welcome into the All-NBA Film Room. I'm Marc Campbell, and today we're digging into Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell scoring 1.55 points per possession in the pick and roll, and I'm going to show you how he's using skip footwork to freeze time. Here we get Donovan coming off the screen. We're going to get this skip right here. So a skip is exactly what you think it is. You lift off this foot, so he's lifting off this left foot here, and he's going to skip. This foot's going to hit twice, so left to left, right? That's our skip. So he's skipping, this is skip, and now he's reading what's going on. And the biggest thing Donovan's doing is he's reading in this skip who his primary defender is. Every defensive coverage has a solution. The key is quickly identifying what the coverage is by understanding who the primary defenders are and what the secondary defenders are doing. This skip right here, it allows him to read who's my first primary defender. Is it going to be Duncan Robinson or Andrew Wiggins? Because if this is Duncan Robinson, right, and that's his primary defender, space is down here. Space is going to be going to the rim, right? He's trying to get outside of his frame and get downhill. But if this is my primary defender, if Wiggins is his primary defender, Wiggins is much closer to meeting him at the rim, right? So he's not trying to get downhill. He's trying to get right into here. This is where open space is going to be. And this skip allows him to see, is Duncan my primary defender or is he driving his weight back? So he gets this read. He gets this information by lifting, by taking a moment, and by seeing that they're going back. This freezing of time by skipping allows him to understand where is the space he needs to attack into. Anybody on the Miami Heat who's stunting and then trying to get back to their man in pick and roll coverages, Mitchell is using skips to make them tip their hand earlier than they want to. So just like the first one, this skip allows Donovan to freeze time. This skip right here, you're going to see it. This is left, left. This allows him to see, is Tyler Herro actively engaging with me? And right here he knows, right? Because you can always tell. If Tyler Herro was about to play defense here, he would be locked in. He would be in a stance. He would be understanding I'm trying to get down and not let Donovan go. So Donovan uses this skip left to give himself time to understand, well, if Herro's my primary, I want to get downhill, right? I want to get outside his frame and get downhill. But if Davion Mitchell's the primary, that means Herro's going back. And if Herro's going back, I want to find space right in here. This is where open space is going to be because Davion is much further away from making this action and getting to Donovan and much closer to getting downhill to meet him at the rim. So Donovan uses this skip to freeze time to understand what the coverage is. And once you understand the coverage, you can find a solution. So as he's gaining this information, he's getting it with every skip. So this first skip, he's understanding who's going to be my defender, right? This first one he's skipping and he's seeing, is Robinson popping out? Are we getting a switch here? When he doesn't see that, he knows this is still going to be Haywood that's guarding me, right? Second skip, he's getting the same thing. Is it going to be Bam that pops out, right? Am I seeing this switch here? Do I need to try to get downhill? Do I need to try to beat him outside or set up something where I can get back inside? But he gets more information because Bam doesn't pop out. On the third one, he sees another skip. He's just trying to get more information. And he sees right here, this is where we get to see the special read. If Bam is dropping here because Haywood's lined up, then where is space, right? Space is going to be right here. He's going to want to shoot this. So he gets this read, right? From this skip, he understands I'm trying to find out what the coverage is. And if I know the coverage, I know what the solution is. So he gets this read, is in rhythm and on balance to get back to shooting. And this is what makes him special. He gets the first read and then he sees what the counter is. He strikes enough fear in Bam to know I need to get out here for a shot. And what it does is it opens up all of this space for his teammate. This all comes from him consistently using skips to be a half step ahead of Miami, to make them give him more information. And with that information, he finds simple solutions. You create fear in defenders by telling a story. Donovan does such a great job of lifting here on the skip, lifting the ball and the body together. And when he drops it back down, the first reaction as a defender when he goes slow to fast, high to low, is to jump back, right? They want to get back. They don't want to give up a drive downhill. Donovan does such a great job of gaining information by creating fear with his storytelling. Donovan, again, skip to a 3, and this is just special stuff. He's consistently using these skips to make Miami uncamouflage their coverage. So as he getting into this one, again, just like Herro, just like Robinson, just like Bam, all he's doing is using this skip to freeze time, to make Miami show who's going to be the primary defender, to decipher what this pick and roll coverage is. And if he knows what the coverage is, he can find the solution. So first action, we see this skip right. So we've seen him go left every time. This is a right skip, and this is just wonderful. And you can see in this moment, as he's skipping, this is happening in real time. This skip, he's trying to see, are you my primary or are you my primary? And this skip is giving him that half second, that extra little moment where they have to communicate. Davion Mitchell and Haywood have to communicate, because as soon as he gets to here and he sees who the primary is, he knows where space is, right? Because if space is down here, that means that Haywood would be staying and Davion would be peeling out. But because he sees Haywood go back, because he sees Davion continue to go this way, he knows that space isn't going to be downhill, because Haywood is going to be back and Davion's going to be running. So if Davion's running that way, it means he can't stop. And if he can't stop, he can't contest this shot. In the NBA, it's not about getting to the spot first. It's about, can you get to the spot in rhythm and on balance while your defender is off balance? So even though it looks like space is downhill to the lane here, like it's wide open, Davion and Donovan would be on a direct run together, and maybe Davion would beat him there. But because Donovan knows Davion is sprinting that way, it means he can't stop to contest a shot. So even though it looks like space is downhill, the open space where Donovan's going to be in rhythm and on balance is right there at the top of the key, where Davion can't stop and Donovan can. This all comes from being able to slow time down by skipping, being able to gain more information, being able to make Miami expose what they're doing. Thanks for hopping into the All-NBA Film Room with me. I had a blast making this edit about Mitchell. His footwork is just, it is peak level perfection. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think about the skip footwork and how he's using it to decipher the Miami defense. And be sure to check out Legler and Mahrez on the All-NBA Pod. Until the next one, I'll see you guys later.